Prince Harry says the royal family withheld information about newsgroup phone hacking. It is not an exaggeration to say that the bubble has burst in terms of what I knew in 2020 when I exited the UK. Welcome to Royal Expert. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any news about the British royal family. Prince Harry is now involving the royal family in his legal case against Associated Newspapers Ltd, ANL. ICYMI, the Duke made a surprise appearance, alongside Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley and Jude Law's ex-wife Sadie Frost, at the High Court in London on Monday to prosecute the publisher, which owns the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday, for unlawful information gathering, according to People. On Tuesday, Harry entered court wearing a grey suit with a matching tie, white button-down and black dress shoes. He also carried an umbrella in case it rained. On the second day of the four-day hearing, Harry also gave his witness statement, in which he said he had learned to embrace the family policy of never complaining regarding the toxic British tabloids. He said in the document, "After the death of my mother, Princess Diana, in 1997 when I was 12 years old, and her treatment at the hands of the press, my relationship with the press has always been uneasy. However, as a member of the organization, the policy was never complain, never explain. There was no alternative, I was conditioned to accept it. For the most part, I have accepted interest in performing my public functions." Harry went on to explain that once he started dating his now wife, Meghan Markle, he became increasingly disturbed by the lack of action against the press in the wake of ongoing vicious attacks, harassment and intrusive and sometimes racist articles relating to the press. Meghan. This is not the first time Harry has taken legal action against a publishing company. In 2018, the Duke sued newsgroup newspapers for phone hacking. Harry explained in this news statement that during his legal efforts, he discovered some information that the company was hiding from him. "The foundation had undoubtedly been withholding information from me for a long time about the NGN phone hack, and this only became clear in recent years as I pursued my own claim through various legal advice and representation," he said. It is not an exaggeration to say that the bubble has burst in terms of what I knew in 2020 when I exited the UK. He continued, "To this day, there are members of the royal family and friends of mine who may have been targeted by NGN, and I have no idea whether they have filed suits or not. There was no central discussion between us about who filed the claims because each office in the organization is siloed. There is a misconception that we are all in constant contact with each other, but that is not true. Despite blowing up the establishment, Harry really just wants to hold the press accountable at the end of the day." He concluded by saying, "I am making this allegation because I love my country and remain deeply concerned about the power, influence and criminality exercised by Associated. The evidence I have seen shows that AP journalists are criminals with journalistic powers that should concern every one of us. The British public deserves to know the full extent of this cover-up, and I feel it is my duty to expose it." Thanks for watching until the end.